As a teenager and up to my early 20s, I lived as a version of myself that I believed others would like. I said yes to things that I hated, laughed when I didn't even feel like it, just to avoid rejection, to be liked. In this video, I'll show you how to get out of the trap of people pleasing. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kerim, and I went from being an inauthentic, addicted video gamer to becoming someone who is confident, authentic, and socially successful. I used to be someone who said yes to everything. Whatever it was they asked, I felt scared to say no because that felt like I would be rejected. Maybe they wouldn't like me. I would laugh at jokes that I never even found funny because I felt like if I didn't, they wouldn't like me. I had a deep urge to be liked by everyone. Even though I had people around me though, I felt alone, I felt lonely. I created a fake version of myself that I didn't even like myself, and I don't think others truly liked that version because they can feel that it is not authentic. You, however, get stuck in this trap. I used to have lots of people around me, however, I still felt lonely because I could feel that they didn't truly like me. How could they? They never even got the chance to like the authentic me. If this sounds familiar to you, you know how lonely that feels, to know that there are people around you, but you still feel alone. Nobody understands you and nobody truly likes you. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what does the fake version of me do? What the real version of me would never like to do? Post it in the comments down below. This will also help you to realize where you need to start changing. Things started changing when I finally accepted and realized the truth that people don't actually like the fake version of me. It was a version of myself that I created to survive, to meet the needs that I have, to be liked. It wasn't accomplishing that though. If any of this sounds familiar, neither is it accomplishing it for you. Truly becoming aware of this is the first step towards change. Until you realize and accept that what you are doing right now is not just hurting others, but mostly yourself. You're not giving others a chance to get to know the real you, to know if they like you or not, if you're being the authentic self. This is also true for yourself. You've never acted like yourself for such a long time that the fake version of you and the true version of you is kind of mixed up. Deep down inside you know. However, until you start to become aware of this, you can't separate them and start changing towards your authentic self. I have lived as a fake version of myself for such a long time, and it feels so exhausting. Exhausting to think, what should I act like so the other person will like me? Instead of just being myself and finding out whether or not the person will like how I actually am. Here's some tips and tricks that have helped me to change. The first one is to write down the differences between the fake version of you and the real version of you. What are some of the things that the fake version of you does that the real version would never ever do? This way you get to understand and separate these two versions of yourself. Then you can actually try to be more like the authentic self of yourself. This step is not as complicated as it might sound at first. You have a gut feeling that will tell you what you would like to do and not do. The second one is to go to new places to meet people that you've never met before. This allows you to start on a new page, to experiment and try to be the authentic version of yourself. You get to have that feeling how it would feel like when people actually like you, and maybe if they don't, which might happen, and that's completely okay. The mission is not to make everyone like you. The mission is to find people that truly like you. Go to a cafe or any place where your hobby is commonplace. This allows you to easily get into conversations and get to know people and try out your authentic self. The third one is to say no, even when it feels uncomfortable. What I did to ease this step is to think of a situation that I knew was going to come up. For me, this was a situation at work. I knew I was going to get asked for help, even though I'm very busy right now and tight on time. I prepared myself mentally. I knew the question was coming, and I said no. It felt very unnatural at first and also surprising to the other person because they were so used to me always saying yes to everything. Think of a situation that you know is coming up where you would like to say no. Write it down, prepare yourself mentally and play through that situation and say no. And just embrace it. Take it for what it is. The fourth one is an addition to the others. It's that you need to learn that you matter. as much as the others. So whenever you feel uncomfortable, understand that you are prioritizing your own needs, and this is completely okay. Others do the same, and you need to do the same. Have you ever been in a situation where you have been 100% yourself around people just to see what happens? If not, let me know in the comments down below. What is stopping you? The results of you changing are 100% worth it. I felt much lighter and much more connected towards people after I've started changing and being my authentic self. I finally found people who truly like me for who I am. I don't need to fake myself. I don't need to worry how I need to act. I can be myself. I've finally found my best friend that I consider to be my brother. His family is like my family. I can be 100% myself and they like me for who I am. The love that I get in return feels so much greater because I know they like and love the version that is authentic to myself. I am being myself, and you should do the same. You deserve to be loved by the authentic self that you have inside of you. Aligning your actions with your values will give you so much more confidence. I can promise you that the discomfort you have to go through at first is 100% worth it. Waiting to be loved when you are a fake version of yourself is an endless trap. Start to become the authentic version of yourself finally, so you can start to feel loved by people. Let me know what one thing is that the fake version of you never dared to do, but the real version would love to do. And if you want more tips on how to improve your life and become more confident, subscribe, click this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And until then, take care, have a good one, and be your authentic self. Goodbye.